Hello and welcome back. I'm so excited because shit was crazy the last couple of weeks. Was it for you? The veil has been so thin, as we're in this atmosphere between spring and summer solstice. Yeah, lots of things happening, all good, but it's definitely a sense of renewal. And in this episode, I want to talk about following your non-linear paths because your body is a map. It has a frequency and it's up to you to trust it. And that has been what's going on for me the last couple of weeks. So, I woke up and I smelled this rose. Check it out. And there it goes again. It's just like, it's so intoxicating. It's so inspiring and just gets me in that place where I know that I'm in the frequency of that connection with my abundance and just that sense of knowing, like, and stop, sense of knowing, which is so inspiring. And it is the best buzz ever. I mean, way better than any coffee buzz, way better than any trip I had. I know microdosing is super hot right now, but seriously, dare I say it's even better than the margarita. And I have a special glass just for my margarita. Yep. I've got special glasses for my red wine. I love Italian made glass, which I'm going to talk to you about in a little bit too, because during the last couple of weeks, I just woke up and was like, whoa, I see myself in Venice. I must go back. I must. Like, I'm having one of those pulses. I'm having one of those surges where I have to go on a pilgrimage. So I'll be going to visit Black Madonna. I'm so excited. Um, Scary in a little bit because oftentimes on these pilgrimages, they take me back to a past life or they give me a sense of death and rebirth to where I'm growing into now. And as a woman in menopause, it's just so neat to and hard to go into that next phase into life. And I've been doing these pilgrimages, that I consciously have been taking myself on for over 30 years. So it's a trip. It is a trip to be here again and being able to share this next one with you. And you can even go with me if you want. But let me tell you more about following your frequency so you can be in the highest frequency for your creativity, for your purpose, and for your leadership. If we look at your body as a map, it has a frequency and it's up to you to trust it. You're going to hear me say that several times today. But even if we mirror who we are with Mother Earth, Mother Earth has these geometric fields. It's one way we can start talking about how the birds migrate. It's one way we can talk about how we see the whales returning over and over again to the same grounds for migrating and to give birth. Your body has its own frequency, its own fields and lines, meridians, if you will, too, if you're into Chinese medicine. Your body has this energy, it has the prana that takes it around. And you can tap into your frequency of creativity. You can tap into your frequency of abundance. You can tap into your frequency of joy. And it's just getting to know your lady landscape. And for all of those who know, I love that title. It's a book titled Love Your Lady Landscape, and it's by Lisa Lister. If you want to go back and listen, I have a great episode about getting into your agency and getting into your main character energy with Lisa Lister. That's going to be episode 22, and I'll leave that in the show notes. But when I was in Hawaii, I got to see the golden plover that flew 3,000 miles without stopping. And it does this over and over. I got to be in the water and hear the whales' song. on their migration trip. I mean, it's brings you back. It brings me back to that inspiration of yes, feeling alive, feeling connected, being there. And I hope you hear me like being there. I was like a super, 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 super present in this moment. Same thing with the rose. So you can start to get into your frequency, your female frequency, by tuning in and just remember that you are that radio. You are the receiver, you're the vessel of this information. And so it's just up to you to interpret it. It's the same thing like when you're eating, like some skills to start building on as you are learning your female frequency because it changes. Your frequency is going to be louder and quieter at different times, and it's just up to you to trust it and to get to know it, and it will change. I mean, everybody will tell you it will change. So sometimes you need to tune in. Your body's that tuning fork. So you could do some exercises again, just like even as when you're eating food. What is it about the food that brings you into like an orgasmic state of yumminess, right? That's why another reason I'm so excited to go back to Venice. Um, so, you can think about it that way. You could start from your meditations because really breathing in and getting your energy moving around and getting you connected to your breath and into your heart is definitely one for sure. Being very quiet and figuring out something that gives you joy, like this rose, gives me abundant joy. And then, like, where is it that I feel it? So, really feeling in between your nonlinear paths here, because it can change. Bringing in some goddess energy. Fatima is fabulous for this. Like, just remembering, like, radically accepting who you are in this moment, right here, right now, and just stop and do like name 10 things about yourself, 10 things that you are. Like one practice you can do is like, I am this, and just rattle off 10 things. Yeah, like rattle, like get your body moving and like, I am a lover. I am Aquarius. I am a curator. I am a sister. Just for you, just I'm going to hold us here for 10 seconds. Just rattle it off. If you're cranky, say you're cranky. Doesn't mean you're going to be cranky forever, but just to know yourself right here, right now. And then as you take a look at these 10 things, like then you can follow them where they are. And definitely don't over intellectualize these things. I mean, just relax into it and it will give you pleasure. It'll give you some connection. I think it's a great exercise. So I hope you enjoyed it and you can use that anytime. Full moon, great time to use this exercise again. These type of things are going to help you be more connected in your life with yourself, with your family, your loved ones, your collaborators, your collectors. It's that connection with yourself that will help you be that magnet to whatever you're desiring. So I know that I am desiring to go on a trip. I am desiring to go see Black Madonna, and I am also desiring to be in Venice to go walk the streets of where other famous artists have been. I'm excited to see the city from a feminist perspective. There's a Black Madonna there. I'm going to go visit. There is some glassmakers that are going to be amazing. The Venice Biennale is happening with architecture, and they're talking about climate focused issues. Um, there is a painting of Mary Magdalene by Artemis um, that is going to be amazing. And I'm so excited that it's still there and it's still on view because this artist is one of the artists that Judy Chicago also references in her dinner party installation. So this trip to Venice is really going to be a good one and a big one, and I'm excited to see what internalizes for there, and I hope you keep you posted. And if you want to join me on this journey, there's more about it on my website, so you can hop over there at thefemalefrequency.com and definitely email if there's more specifics that we can get into. But the dates are going to be in September. There's a huge glass week happening. So we're going to really see some of the best glassmakers working today. I'm going to get us some behind the scenes passes into a glass making house that has been making famous goblets for a very long time. So I'm very excited to be back in the City of Ladies again. So I hope you can come with me. I hope you've enjoyed this frequency practice and really remembering that in a time of chaos, a lot of us are really under the pressure of the political BS that's happening right now. And I just found that it is so important to invest in yourself and get to know yourself so you can make better decisions under all of this crazy pressure and shenanigans that are happening in the world. And by shenanigans, I don't want to underplay and underscore the importance of everything that's happening. So just remember, like, get to know yourself and be that magnet you want to be.